Alright, the only good thing is car in front of me did not show up. It left after qualifying. Must have felt bad for how slow I am. So we're going to move up a spot. That will quickly be lost though. I've no idea what's going on. I feel absolutely terrible with this setup. And just trying to get to the point where the track slicks off and maybe I have a shot at not finishing last. But we'll see. Travis says he's a viewer, so hopefully he doesn't pull away too far from us.
One left to green.
But you'll see once we get going. I don't know what's happening. Put up session last and hope we survive. Luck has not been there on surviving. Maybe if we're slow enough, we won't be near anyone to wreck us.
Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag.
Ease it around the bottom. Stay out of everyone's mess for now.
Car outside. Outside, clear. Outside. Clear outside if you want it. 18.968.
Just trying to be easy on the throttle. I know everyone else is hammered down around the top right now, but there's some weird stuff going on up high. I don't know what's going, like, there's this strange smoke, light dust that I've never seen. 6 cars into the wall. He catches someone else there. Luckily we get past it. And that's what it's going to take to pass people, is them eating the wall. This guy's like 5 times faster than me on the top, yet he's going to the bottom to try to pass me. I've been running the bottom, and he just runs straight into me. Well, that is someone with absolutely no racecraft. Dude, you were like flying on the outside catching me. I haven't even moved up to the top this entire race. People just get it stuck in their mind. No idea what that was, but he screwed himself out of an easy spot because he could pass us high, but so fixed setup, 30 laps, cautions are on. I think the top might be slowly wearing out. I don't know if we have enough cars to make it actually change. Nine cars heading down to the bottom. 3 cars staying up top. And the 6 has stopped catching us, apparently. Until I do something stupid like that. So, pretty boring right now. There was a split, I believe, so that got us smaller fields because it was just over the limit. like we're kind of catching now. Just being easy on the throttle. Maybe everyone else's rear tires will get too hot. Glad I'm not going backwards as bad as I thought. I was not very optimistic after being last in practice and 2 away from last in qualifying, but as the top continues to slick off, might give us a shot. Now the 9 just abandoned the bottom very quickly after only running a couple of laps down there. Dragging the brakes there. It's heading at a bad angle. Try a few things. Yeah, we're running out of laps, so I need to start really just driving it as hard as I can and hope that there's some grip. Dragging the brakes too sideways though, that's going to kill everything off the corner. Might move up into the middle just a bit. Little bit more moisture there. Try to get to 4th. 9's coming down. He gives up on it quickly again, thankfully, because if he'd just run the bottom, he'd stay ahead of us easily. Just inching up there. I think he was expecting a slide job, which would be absolutely pointless. All right. He's just overdriving the entry. If you can just stay down in the grip, it gets a good drive off. And 4th place. So just needed the track to wear out, and then the only line I know how to run opened up. And we get lucky enough to get 4th. Luckily, the 9 didn't go down to the bottom, and instead of going backwards, I went forwards, so that's positive. Let's go watch some of that back. Spectator. I don't know if this camera's any good. Zoom in. Why the fuck is spectator? That's stupid. Alright. So, working on the inside of the 9 right at the start. But top side was dominant early. Now 6 cars up into 3rd. This whole time, and I have no idea if it pays off or not, I was just sitting there easing onto the throttle. I didn't want to be spinning up the rear tires because more heat generated, slower you get. So the 3 car actually got into the 6, and then the 9 was just unlucky to be there. So this is what I don't understand. 6 car, still up on the high side, and he will just start closing in on us. And then he tries to cut down to the bottom here. Even though he had caught us massively on the high side. I guess me coming up on the straightaway scared him. And then he just runs into us there. Luckily, I think he got on the brakes to stay off of us, unlike some people. And then he goes back up to the top, but then just never really came back. And I think it just started slicking off a bit too much. Like, everyone is around the top. I'm the only one driving around on the bottom. So, let's skip ahead to where we start going. I start pushing it, 10 to go. And the 9 car's just kind of searching around for stuff now. He sees me closing in on him. And he goes down to the bottom, and it looked fine. I don't know why he gave up on it so early. Although he did enter too hard and slide up there, which is going to hurt your exit. So, then he just stays up top. We'll see if he got into the wall when we got past him, or if he was just backing it down to cut back under, thinking there was going to be a slider. Luckily, he gave us room, because I think he thought we were going to the top there. But I have no reason to go up there if I'm going forward on the bottom. And then once I see that he's fallen off, then I just start backing it off a bit more, hitting the grip around the bottom. I have to see what the lap times were there. 5s. Okay, so we did slow down a bit, but not terrible. I mean, I ran pretty much the same laps the entire race. everyone else. Let's see what the leaders were doing. Yeah, leaders were at 5s at the end of it. But they were at O's and 9s before that, so. Just don't have the speed on a tacky track. But at least we got 30 laps in, green flag. And didn't have to pace around. So that was nice. Helps have a smaller field. We moved up. Let's take a look at the results. So we end up with 88 points in the top split. And looks like, I mean, we're 4/10 off on fast lap. But luckily no one else was using the bottom, so it stayed fairly tacky. And yeah, we get a little bit of iRating back, heading back towards 3,000. It's kind of the bubble at the moment for me. And yeah, not something I'm worried about. But decent race. Nice not to be taken out. Just wish I would have been a little quicker on a fresh track. So, hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.